Okay, everyone say hello.
Hello.
Hello. So, 1 second. We've got some glitching on the screen. Just need to make sure they can hear me. Hello. So, yes, they can hear me. You guys can be heard. I can be heard. So, welcome everyone to Thursday night's Slam Jam Wrestling Show here on the Extreme Improv XStreamed YouTube channel. If you haven't done so already, please take a moment to smash that subscribe button, and that would be absolutely spectacular. If you would like to as well, you can also share it out to your friends, because sharing, as they say, is caring. But on tonight's show, we are going to decide who is this week's Slam Jam Wrestling Champion. And we have a grand lineup of competitors to take part in some trivia, some silly challenges, a little bit of improv, and God knows what else. So, with this, let's meet our competitors. Starting with, since Assad isn't here, Colin, say hello to the people.
Hello, people. Nice to be here.
It is nice to have you here as well, Colin. Now, Colin Hunter may be hunting after Gavin. Say hello, Gavin.
Hey, how you doing?
I'm doing good, but I'm sorry, but someone we're not sure how they're doing is David Anthony Green. Say hello to the people.
Yes, hello, people. I'm David Green, and sometimes David Anthony Green, depends on how well you know me.
Okay, well, apparently I may not know you well enough, but someone who I know far too well is Ewan Henderson.
Hello. I don't know that much about wrestling. I know about The Rock.
The Rock, excellent. That's a good start. That's one. Okay, now someone who I think might know a little something about wrestling is Flynn. Say hello to the people.
Hello, everybody.
Okay, well that's definitely a hello. And last, but I love when I get these great material for the segues here. Speaking of hello, we have Chris with us.
Hey everybody, coming to you live from Canada, and glad to be here.
And we do have one late run-in entry coming as well. But first of all, Assad, say hello to the people.
Hello to the people, I'm really excited to be here.
Okay, and someone we are never excited to see is Andrew. Say hello to the people, Andrew.
Okay.
Excellent. And he's gone again. Fabulous. So with this, we're going to go on to our first round. And our first round is going to be the debate round. So what will happen here is we will have 2 or 3 competitors at a time, and they will have to make an argument for something. Now, sometimes they will be able to choose what they're making the argument for based on the question, and sometimes they will be given something specific that they will be arguing on behalf of. Either way, the way they score a point is afterwards, we, along with your input audience, will decide who made the better argument. So it's not necessarily whether you agree with their opinion, but it's just about who gave the better argument. So, starting us off, we are going to have Dave, Chris, and Assad. Dave, Chris, and Assad. You are going to go first. I'm going to spotlight you guys for us. So here we see Dave, here we see Chris, and here we see Assad. Now, the topic for this first debate is, was the Honky Tonk Man the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time? Was the Honky Tonk Man the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time? Now, Dave, you are going to be put in the position where you need to be arguing that the Honky Tonk Man was the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. Chris and Assad, you will be able to have your rebuttal where you will be able to either make a case that simply he wasn't, or you can choose someone else you believe should have the honour of being named the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. For this round, though, you will each get 30 seconds to make your argument. Dave, you will go first, and here you go.
The Honky Tonk Man, literally, is the greatest Intercontinental Champion of all time. They held the title for the longest amount of time, all the way from 1987 after WrestleMania, all the way to SummerSlam 1988. And he had a hugely amazing reign. So amazing that Santino Marella actually named an entire meter after him in order to get himself to that level. He wanted to attain the level that the Honky Tonk Man left in his wake.
Okay, and that is time. That is time. Thank you very much there, Dave. Good starting argument. However, Chris, let's see what you have as a rebuttal. Take it away.
Honky Tonk Man was always ducking everyone he could. In fact, if he got into a match with someone who was any good at all, he'd leave the ring and get counted out in order to hang on to that title. Does that count? And when he lost the title finally to the Ultimate Warrior, what was that? A 3-second match to someone who was actually good? And I think the Honky Tonk Man was probably one of the worst Intercontinental Champions of all time. Ultimate Warrior was the best.
Okay, thank you very much there, Chris. But Assad, you will go last. Take it away.
I absolutely despise the Honky Tonk Man for one reason and one reason alone, is that he was never original. He was impersonating Elvis the whole time. I mean, the sideburns were absolutely ridiculous at the time. And the fact that he pulled that off for so long is a shame. No one deserves to be put through that kind of turmoil in this world. No one deserves to be... we don't deserve him. We need better champions like Nunzio or someone.
And that is time. That is time. So well done, guys. We're going to bring it back to the group view. So, very quickly, audience, you can give us your thoughts as well. But let's hear from you guys who we felt had the better argument. So it's not about whether or not you agree that Honky Tonk was, or if someone else suggests that the Ultimate Warrior was the greatest wrestler of all time. Dave's face told a story there. But with this, who do we think made the most compelling argument? So, who here felt that it was Dave by a show of hands? Okay, 3. Oh, that may be enough to clinch it. Who here felt that Chris made the best argument here? Okay, and I gave you the pity vote, Chris, but let's find out who would now vote for Assad. Not enough to take it. Assad votes for himself, and so with that, Dave, you get the first point. So well done there, Dave. Okay, first point there for Dave. We're going to go on to our next grouping, and our next grouping will feature Colin, Flynn, and Andrew. Colin, Flynn, and Andrew. So I'm going to put you all onto Spotlight here. So here we see Colin. Here we see, where are the other guys at the top? Flynn. And here we have Andrew. Now, for you guys, we're going to have something ever so slightly different here. So we're going to have a bit more fun with this. And it is going to be the idea of who would be the better first date. If you were going to date a wrestler, who would be the better first date? And for your wrestler, we're going to use our random wrestler generator. Now, Colin, you will be speaking on behalf of Damien Mizdow as the person you think would be the best first date. Flynn, you have Lance Storm as the person you think would be the best first date. And just to choose someone for Andrew, you have Mark Merrow, so also known as Johnny B. Bad. So, marvellous Mark Merrow. So, Colin, you will go first. Oh, just remind me, because I've forgotten already. Who did you have? Damien Mizdow.
Damien Mizdow.
Okay, 30 seconds on the clock. Take it away.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious that Damien Mizdow would be the perfect date for anyone, because Damien Mizdow can be anyone. He can perfectly mimic anyone's actions, your emotions, your feelings. We saw it happen with The Miz. And talk about compatibility. No algorithm could ever match you up so perfectly with someone who's a mirror image of yourself, like the artist that is Damien Mizdow.
Okay, 2 seconds to spare, but you've made your case. And with this, Flynn, it is now your turn. Begin.
Well, I would say Lance Storm would be the best one, because no matter where you go on a date, if there's a dance floor, you're not going to be the worst person on the dance floor. He can get out there and be serious for a minute and bust a move. You're going to look like a dance god out there with him. And he could probably teach you a couple things about how to protect yourself when you're not on the date with him if you ever get cornered in a dark alley. How to Boston crab a mugger, how to throw a super kick and make it look good, and how to walk around with a...
And that is time. Thank you very much there, Flynn. So now it is straight over to you, Andrew. Mark Merrow, go.
Mark Merrow, of course, would make a good first date because he's marvellous. He's, Johnny B. Bad. All the girls love a bad boy. And that's all I have.
Oh, that's all you have. Okay, confident or he ran out of material. Audience, you decide. So, with this, it is now going to be voting time. So, let's have a look. Does anyone have any thoughts or input, or does anyone have any particular strong views on that round? Assad, what are your thoughts?
I do agree that girls prefer bad boys, but the concept of there being an algorithm and it cannot be matched, I have to vote for Damien Mizdow.
Okay. So, with the... Oh, Flynn, what would you like to say here? Considering you were in the game.
Sorry, this was actually for Andrew. He left out Mark Mero's strongest quality, and that was that awesome perm. You forgot the perm.
There you go. It is all about the perm. So, with this, let's now have a show of hands. Oh, we've got loads of comments coming in. Andrew, absolutely brilliant argument there. Flynn, your audio may be slightly quiet. We've got from our audience as well. But with this, let's have a look. Who here felt that Colin made the best argument? So, oh, look at that. Colin is double-handing it. That is a tactic there. Who here felt that Flynn made the best argument? Oh, it looks like Flynn will take it. And oh, hang on, but everyone's voting for themselves. And who here felt that Andrew made the best argument? So, with that, Flynn, we're going to say that you have scored the first point in that round. So, with this, who does this leave? We have not had Gav, we have not had Ewan, and we have not had myself. So, myself being the Vince McMahon of this show, occasionally I can rig it so I can win, but as we learnt last week, most of the games means that I cannot score. So, with this, I will ask one of you guys to give a subject matter, just to keep it slightly fair, for myself, Gavin, and Ewan to debate. Flynn.
Best wrestler to never be world champion.
Okay, best wrestler to never be world champion. So I will spotlight myself. I will spotlight... Where is everyone else? Gav. And I will spotlight Ewan. So, I will go first, because I'm in the top left hand of the screen. And here I go. So the best wrestler never to be world champion is the Rocket Owen Hart. Owen Hart, it is a shame he will never be in the Hall of Fame just because of the tragic way that we lost him, but he should have been world champion. But some of you may remember that he did actually win the world title. He defeated his brother Brett, but it was one of those ridiculous things the WWE would do where they would take away the championship and say it doesn't count. But I say if they can't put him in the Hall of Fame, reinstate that championship win. And that is time. So, with this, Gavin, it is over to you.
My guy is my mentor, Jake the Snake Roberts. DDT, what can I tell you? Hook it in, slam back, done, lights out. No one else has got a 3 count apart from Jake on that. It's just a transitional move now. That just shows you how powerful that move is when it's applied by him. You think of all these feuds, Macho Man, Big Undertaker.
Okay, that is time, and Ewan, over to you.
Well, I would say that Rowdy Piper, a great Scotsman, well, actually Canadian by birth, as I know, he would have been fantastic, and yet he never got the chance. He could have been a contender, but he never quite made it. And man, that guy had style. That guy had so much style. He had charisma. He had the whole room alight.
And that is 30 seconds. That is 30 seconds. Well done there, Ewan. So, once again, we will come back to everyone here. And does anyone have any hot takes on anything that was said there that they feel that they are bursting to add? Dave?
I mean, I'm just appreciative that Ewan obviously knew his Scottish brethren, Roddy Piper. Very, very impressive with that, Ewan. I don't know how you got that information, but that's very impressive.
No, don't ruin it, Dave.
Chris?
I was just impressed by Ewan's passion.
Okay, I think I know which way this is going. So, with this, let's put things to the vote. Who felt that I made the most compelling argument? Screw you guys. Owen Hart forever. Right, okay, who felt that it was Gavin? Assad does, and who felt that it was Ewan? Okay, so with that, Ewan, Henderson, you score. And so after that first round, on the scoreboard, each with 1 point, are Flynn, Dave, and Ewan. as we go into our next round is going to be a traditional quiz round. This is going to be a traditional quiz round, and the way this will work, just as I mentioned earlier, just so that we don't have the issues too much of Zoom lag interfering, each of us are going to get 3 questions. Each of us are going to get 3 questions. If you do not know the answer, well, in fact, I'm going to do it 5 questions. I'll do it 5 questions. Each one will get 5 questions, and this question will be just for you. I will give you a very short countdown to give your answer. If you don't get it, then we will have a buzz around where someone can steal the point. So, with this, Assad, as number 2, number 2, you will go first. So your first question. Now, no one else give the answer except for Assad unless we decide that he can't get it. Assad, where does Hulk Hogan come from? Where is his Bill's place of origin?
Hollywood, California.
Oh, do you know what? I'm going to give you a point for that. I am going to give you a point just because of the Hollywood Hogan days. It wasn't the answer I had on the card, though. But I will give you that. I will offer out, either Assad, you can potentially get a second bonus point if you can tell me the answer that was on the card. Assad?
West Virginia.
No, okay, so everyone hands down. You can't all have your hands up to begin with. If anyone would like to buzz in now. Okay, Dave, you were first.
Venice Beach, California.
Okay, correct. So I will give bonus point there to you, Dave. Next question, again, just for Assad. And the question is, the company which is now known as Impact Wrestling was originally known as what?
TNA.
I want a more specific answer than that.
Total non-stop action.
More specific than that. Last chance.
What the fuck?
Nope, sorry, Assad, you didn't get it. Does anyone want to buzz in? Colin.
NWA TNA?
NWA TNA is what I was looking for as the answer, because it was absolutely just part of the NWA to begin with. Next question for you, Assad, is who was the final Global Force Wrestling Next Gen Champion? The final Global Force Wrestling Next Gen Champion.
Did it even happen?
Can anyone buzz in? Can anyone buzz in on this? Dave?
Was it Matt Sydal?
It was not. Good guess, though. Good try. Gav?
Jeff Jarrett.
No, I always have one more guess if someone wants to stab in the dark.
It was more likely to be Jeff Jarrett.
Okay, Assad?
EC3.
No, it was Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes. Assad, your next question. What is the gorilla position?
It's the position right before the wrestlers go out on stage. The dark black
Yes.
area.
Okay, correct there, Assad. You get the point. Okay, and one final question for you, Assad. Name 5 members of the 4 Horsemen. Name 5 members of the 4 Horsemen. Begin.
Ric Flair, Natalie Blanchard, oh god.
Oh, does anyone want to steal? Does anyone want to steal? Flynn?
Ric Flair, Lex Luger, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, J.J. Dillon.
Okay, and with that, Flynn, you steal the point. So, next up, Colin, you will have 5 questions coming your way. And, okay. Colin, your first question is, where does AJ Styles come from?
Oh man, is it? He's from Kentucky.
Oh, no, incorrect answer. Throw it open to anyone else. Does anyone know where he comes from? Flynn.
Probably do.
Is it Marietta, Georgia?
I will give one opportunity for someone else to get the point, that unless, because I don't know my American geography so well that you may tell me later that this is correct. But anyone give a more specific answer? Assad.
Venice Beach, California.
No, do you know what? I will give the point to Flynn there. Gainesville, Georgia is what we were looking for.
What
Okay.
about during his Hollywood Styles period?
Yeah, exactly. So, with this, Colin, let's see if you've been watching things recently. Who won the first ever AEW Blood and Guts match?
Not Chris Jericho, because he fell down through some cardboard. It was MJF.
Okay, do you know what? Can you say the name of his team? Can you tell me the name of his team?
Killer Bees. I don't know.
Oh, I won't allow that. Okay,
So wanted to be called the Killer
Andrew.
Bees.
Inner Circle.
No, incorrect answer. Gav.
Pinnacle.
Pinnacle.
Sorry, it was open to Gav. So Gav, you get the point. Next question coming up.
I would like to point out that I knew all the answers to the previous guys.
Yeah, no, understandable.
Always the way.
Okay, so Colin,
Yeah.
in what year did Vincent James McMahon pass away?
1982.
Oh, incorrect answer. Incorrect answer. Dave.
83?
Incorrect answer. I'll give it to one more person. Chris, your hand came up next.
1979.
Incorrect. The answer was... Go on in, Gav. You got it?
Not really, but 89.
No, it was 1984. 1984.
That's what I was going to say.
Okay, coming up. Colin.
Yeah.
What was a boneyard match?
I believe The Undertaker had a boneyard match against AJ Styles.
Yeah, but what was the match? That's the...
Oh, it was a big cinematic match. Out in
Correct.
the barn
Correct
in
answer.
Creepy.
I would have accepted cinematic match, or I would have accepted beginning of the end of pro wrestling. So, with this, I'm joking, kind of. So, with this, Colin, name 5 members of D-Generation X.
Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, just kidding. Triple H, Shawn Michaels, X-Pac, Road Dogg, oh my god. Who did I miss?
I'm going to throw it open. I've got to throw it open. Gav, you're... Okay, so guys, I'll give it to Gav here, but once again, wait for me to say the fastest
I
fingers
know
things
what
I
it's
can.
going to be, by the way. I'm just very sad about it. So somebody else.
China. So with that, Gav, I will give you the point. So with this, we're going to go on to Flynn. 5 questions for you, and here they come.
Would
Flynn,
you have accepted Mike Tyson as an answer?
I would have accepted Mike Tyson as an answer, yes. Flynn, where does Sasha Banks come from?
Hollywood, California?
Oh, incorrect answer. Anyone else want it? Gav.
It's just got out there. Boston, Mass.
Oh, yes, correct. So, Gav, you get the point. Next question for you, Flynn. Who unveiled the AEW World Championship for the first time?
That would be Bret Hart.
Correct. Well done there, Flynn. Next question for you. What was the movie based on Paige's life called?
On Paige's life?
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay, Ewan, I'm going to give this to you.
Fighting with my family.
Well done there, Ewan. So, you get a point.
Stop Googling.
You're not supposed
Yeah,
to
you guys, you can't
I love
Google.
that
You
film.
can't
I
Google.
love that film.
You have that film? Okay.
I love it, yeah.
Okay, so with this, Flynn, next question. Okay, who was... Hang on, I need to... My writing is terrible. Okay, who was the first wrestler, not wrestle, who was the first wrestler to win the Royal Rumble after entering at number 30?
The Undertaker.
Correct. Okay, well done. So you get the point there, Flynn. And I believe there's one more for you. Name 5 members of the Inner Circle.
The Inner Circle. Chris Jericho, Jake Hager, Sammy Guevara, Santana and Ortiz.
Well done, well done. So you get the points there. Okay, next up we will be coming to Dave. So Dave, here are your questions. Where does Orange Cassidy come from?
Wherever.
Okay, correct answer there, Dave. Next question for you is... Who has the most losses at WrestleMania?
Most losses. Couldn't even begin to think. No,
Okay, and vote go on Assad.
Triple H.
It is Triple H. Correct answer.
Oh.
So next, yes, because he was always champion going into WrestleMania, so he could put someone over. But with this, let's have a look. Okay, Dave, which wrestler appeared on the cover of the WWE video game WWF Warzone?
Oh no, that one. Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oh, correct answer. Was that a guess or did you know?
That was a guess, yeah.
Oh, okay. Good one there, Dave. So, next question for you, Dave. Who is Marty Lundy? That is time. Does anyone want it? Does anyone know? Flynn.
Arn Anderson.
Correct. So, next up, let's see. Name 5 members of the Wyatt family. Go.
Bray Wyatt, Luke Harper, Eric Rowan, Braun Strowman, Randy Orton.
Yes, correct. So, well done. I wondered if that would be something that trips anyone. Okay, so next up we're going to come to
me, though, the biggest geek here.
Chris. We're going to come to you now, Chris. Okay, so Chris, where does Jake the Snake Roberts come from?
Marietta, Georgia.
Again, if someone can clarify this to me, because again, I've done geography questions when I know shit all about this. Georgia is correct, so I'm going to at least give you a half point. So, does anyone want to buzz in Chris? Sorry, not Chris, Colin?
Stone Mountain, Georgia.
I will give it, for the full answer, I will give it to Colin there. Next.
The only reason I know such a place even exists.
Okay, so next question for you, Chris. At In Your House Final Four, who were the Final Four?
Shawn Michaels.
Incorrect. Throwing it straight open. Dave, you're straight in there.
Bret Hart, Steve Austin, The Undertaker, and Vader.
Correct. Well done there, Dave. Next question is for you. What type of match did Apollo Crews and Big E have at this year's WrestleMania, Chris?
Watched it. Ladder match.
No, incorrect. Okay, so Andrew, I think your hand was up first.
A Nigerian drum fight.
Yes, well done. So, next question. What is the name of the John Carpenter film starring Rowdy Roddy Piper?
Behind the Mat?
No. Okay, Gav, I think your hand was up first. Yes, correct. And lastly, for you, then, therefore, Chris, name the... not the 5 members. Name 5 members of the Nation of Domination.
Hulk Hogan.
No, incorrect. Okay, so, Gav, I think your hand was up straight away.
Rock, Mark Henry, D'Lo Brown. Oh wow, got it right. Farouk.
Yeah.
And Colonel Mustafa.
Okay, yes, correct. Wait, hang on, what did you say? Colonel Mustafa?
Yeah, what's his name?
Wait a second, I'm going to say incorrect answer. Flynn.
Got The Rock, Mark Henry, Farouk, Jamie Dundee, and Wolfie D if you count PG-13.
Oh wow, that's an impressive way of answering it. So yeah, Colonel Mustafa wasn't that the Iron Sheik?
Karma Mustafa.
Yeah, okay. Or yeah, something like that. Okay, so next up, who is number 7? Gav. We will come to you. Where is Ken Shamrock from?
UFC.
You get a bonus point for a comedy answer there because I enjoy that, but it is not the correct answer, so I will throw it open to anyone else. Anyone know? No stabs in the... Go on, Colin.
Is it Battle Creek?
Oh, no, not the correct answer. It was Sacramento, California. Next question. What was the movie that inspired Sting's black and white persona?
Pro.
Oh, well done there. Straight in. So, next question for you, Gav. And what was the precursor pay-per-view before All Elite Wrestling began?
Oh, All Out.
Incorrect answer. Flynn.
All In.
Correct. So, well done there, Flynn. Next question. Who wrestled in the Kennel from Hell match?
British Bulldog.
Oh, incorrect answer. Dave, you were straight in?
The Big Boss Man and Al Snow.
Correct. You get the point there, Dave. So, next one is, can you name 5 members of the Hart Foundation?
Brett, Owen, Davey, Brian Pillman, and Owen Hart.
Correct. So, that is that. You get the points there, Gav. Next up...
Twice there.
Oh, hang on. Did you say Owen twice?
Yep.
Oh, Jim.
Okay, I'm willing to accept that. Though. Okay, so next up, we come to Ewan in the round that we're all looking forward to a lot. So,
I've learned a lot.
Ewan, have you been doing your research?
I've been. This is what I've gleaned. No, not Google. This is what I've learned during the show. So it's not good. This is perfect.
Well, do you know what? If you time travel, that would be very helpful. Okay, so everyone get ready, because I'm not saying you're not going to get them, because I have faith in you, Ewan. But, Ewan, where does Harley Race come from?
Atlantic City.
Oh, incorrect. Good guess, though. So, Flynn, you were first in?
Kansas City, Missouri.
Correct. Flynn, you are on fire with these locations. So, with this, what is the name of Eric Bischoff's current podcast?
Down with the wrestler.
Down with the wrestler is close, but no. I'm going to say, Assad, your hand was up. Do you know?
83 weeks.
Yes, correct. Okay, next question for you, Ewan. Who was Thurman Sparky Plug?
Marty London.
No. Colin.
Bob Holly.
Correct. Next question for you, Ewan. Who was the first person to defeat Samoa Joe in singles competition in TNA?
Triple H.
No, close. Flynn, your hand was up first.
Kurt Angle.
Correct. Okay, and so with this last one for you, Ewan, name 5 members of the Heenan family.
AJ Styles.
No.
Chris Jericho.
No. I'll tell you what, if you get one, I'll give you a point.
Sasha Banks.
No.
Randy Orton.
Incorrect. So with this,
Andre the Giants.
oh, do you know what? I am going to give you a point there. I am going to give you a point for Andre the Giant. But other than this, can anyone else name 5? Who wants to buzz in? Gav.
Rick Rude, Mr. Perfect, Colossal Connection, and the Barbarian.
Yeah. Okay, so with this, we are now going to come on to the last one to take on the questions in this round, and that is Andrew. So, Andrew, where does Becky Lynch come from?
Dublin, Ireland.
Correct. Next one for you, Andrew. Who famously returned to the WWE the same night as Hulk Hogan debuted in TNA?
Oh, Eric Bischoff.
No, incorrect answer. Does anyone know? Who famously returned to the WWE... Dave?
Oh, Dublin. What am I talking about?
Sorry?
Bret Hart.
Correct. Bonus point for you there, Dave. Next question. What was the name of ECW's flagship television program?
No idea.
Okay, who wants it? Assad?
Guilty as charged.
No, that was a pay-per-view. Anyone else? Colin?
Hardcore.
You're so close, I'm willing to give it to you, but...
Hardcore.
It was Hardcore TV. I'm going to give you that there, Colin, for close enough.
Extra R's. Hard.
Yeah. Okay. Andrew, who was the wrestler 7?
Brad Pitt, I don't know.
Oh, no, you don't know? Okay, Colin?
Was it Kevin Thorne?
It wasn't Kevin Thorne. Anyone else? Chris?
It was the guy after wrestling number 6.
No, but I'm willing to give you a bonus comedy point there. So, with this, Assad.
Vague answer, but Dusty Rhodes.
Incorrect answer. It's not Dusty Rhodes. Flynn.
It was not my former indie tag team partner. It was Dustin Rhodes.
Damn it!
Okay, so, Dustin Rhodes is correct. Wait, hang on. Who was your former tag team partner?
A guy on the indies around the Nashville area who goes by 7.
Okay. Cool. So that brings us to the end of that round. Just to have a quick recap of the points, I officially have 1 point. I'm not even sure how that's happened. I may have clicked it by mistake. Assad with 4, Colin with 5, Flynn with 12, Dave with 7, Chris with 1, Gav with 8, Ewan with 2, and Andrew with 2. So still a lot of rounds to go, and we are going to go on to our next round in just a moment. So with this, our next round is going to be what is known as promo battle. And in this, we will each have 30 seconds to cut a promo on a famous wrestler. And we will have a random theme to put in with that promo. So, for example, if it was that you were cutting a promo on The Undertaker, but your random theme was a pencil, then you would have to base your promo around the theme of a pencil. Afterwards, we will have a quick show of hands of if we felt the promo was worthy of a point. So remember, everyone's in the same boat here. So if you just say no for everyone, they will say no for you. So with this, we're going to go, Assad, you will go first. And let's choose a random wrestler for you. And let's see who we've got, in fact. You are going to be cutting a promo on Kurt Hawkins. You're going to be cutting a promo on Kurt Hawkins, and your random theme is going to be lobsters. You're going to be cutting a promo on Kurt Hawkins, something to do with lobsters in this. You have 30 seconds. Begin.
Oh, Kurt, why do you even try, Kurt? You are a loser, and I am going to make you regret this challenge that you have laid in front of me. And at the pay-per-view, I am going to unleash all the lobsters I have underneath my bags and stuff like that, because you are really awful. Fuck, this is bad. Bye.
Okay, so a quick show of hands. Who thinks Assad's promo deserves a point there? Okay, well, 3, but that is not what I'm going to say is a majority. So next up, we will come to Colin. Colin, the random wrestler you will be challenging is Billy Gunn. You'll be challenging Billy Gunn, and the theme for you to incorporate into this is Oktoberfest. So you're cutting a promo on Billy Gunn, incorporating the theme of Oktoberfest. Begin.
Billy Gunn, you say you're an ass man. Well, I'm a glass man. So I'm going to raise a glass at Oktoberfest. I'm going to smash it over your taut, supple tuchus. And I'm going to lick that beer off of there, Billy Gunn. Because I am your Chuck going forward at Oktoberfest. Oompa, oompa, oompa.
Okay, well done there, well done. So, show of hands, does that deserve the point? Outstanding. Outstanding. So, going next, we're going to have Flynn. Flynn, you will go next. Your random opponent is S.A. Rios. S.A. Rios. And your random theme to incorporate into this are going to be board games. Board games. And here you go.
S.A. Rios, does anybody even remember you? About the only thing I remember about you is that you beat the guy that trained me to become a professional wrestler, Chris Michaels. So now I think 20 years later, it's time for him to get his revenge when I take your ass to the SmackDown Hotel and Chutes and Ladders. Let's get down to the board games and see if I can beat you with a 1, 2, 3 right there. What do you say, S.A.?
Oh, nicely done, nicely done. So what do we think? Does he deserve a point for that? I would say so. Does anyone else? Okay. So with this, you get a bonus point there, Flynn. So going next, we're going to have Dave. We will have Dave, and you are going to have the random wrestler being Tori. Not to be confused with Tori Wilson, it will be Tori. And your random theme to incorporate into this will be gerbils, will be the rodent gerbils. And here you go.
Listen, Tori, no one's even seen you since the year 2002, and I know where you've been hiding. You've been hiding in that hutch. Well, I tell you, just like the proverbial gerbil, I know how to get you out of that hutch, and I know how to get you down into the ring and put you down for the 1, 2, 3. And I tell you what, this much is going to be a very furry experience.
Okay, thank you very much. So, the proverbial gerbil gets it for me. The proverbial gerbil. I think, again, you deserve the point here. You deserve the point. So, we're on fire. But, next up, oh my goodness, Chris, you will be cutting a promo on Stone Cold Steve Austin, as selected by our random wrestler generator. And your theme for this is going to be sadness. So you're going to cut a promo based on sadness on Steve Austin. Begin.
You know something, Steve Austin? You're going around the ring drinking all those beers. You know why? Because you're in a pit of sadness thinking about fighting a real man. Because I'm going to come in there and smash one of those beer bottles, those beer cans, right over your head. Yeah.
Okay. Lots of time to spare there. What do we think? Does he deserve the point? Well, we feel less certain on that. I felt it was good. It was only 18 seconds long. So with that, we're saying a pass on that. We're giving a pass on that one. So next up, we are going to have Gav. You will be challenging Mae Young. And your theme for this is going to be... Okay, I'm going to choose a different one because it would seem inappropriate since May is no longer with us to choose that one. But I am going to choose for you the word curious. You are going to be cutting a promo on Mae Young with Curious. Begin.
Hey, May, how you doing? I'm a bit curious to see what Mark Henry has in store for you. Better not take it in, baby.
Okay, Gavin, I am going to disqualify you from that round there for that, but I'm going to give you a bonus point as well, so there you go.
Ironically, no show of hands, though.
Yeah, okay, no show of hands, ironically. Okay, next up, Ewan. You will be cutting a promo on Katie Forbes. You know Katie Forbes, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, and your theme is going to be... Don't Google her. Is going to be Soul. And here you go.
Yeah, you're going down. Because we're going to do some soul searching and some soul singing. And we're going to sing you some Motown until you just put your hands over your ears and just hold up your hands and your feet. Hey, I can't think of soul song. Let's get the last train to Georgia. Let's escape the match. I'm leaving today. I don't know this song even. This is a complete disaster.
And that is time. Well done. So, who thinks that deserves a point? Oh, do you know what? They've come through for you. They have come through for you. And with this, Andrew, let's see. You will be cutting a promo on Marty Jannetty. And you will be cutting it based around the idea of a wax statue. Begin.
Oh, Marty Jannetty, you look like a wax statue. You wrestle like a wax statue. You do other things like a wax statue. And, this is really bad too. And you murdered somebody, I think. I don't know.
Okay, we're going to hold that one there. So, who thinks that should get a point? Ewan does. Okay, and with this, I will have one as well. So, guys, I will choose someone from the random generator, but you can give me the theme. So, tell me the theme first. Assad? Love. And I will be cutting a promo on Doug Furness. Right, and here I go. So, Doug Furness, when I get you in the ring, I am going to make sweet, sweet love to your wife! Because nobody even remembers who you are, so she's going to leave you, and then she'll want to be with a real man like me. Oh, you can go find Phil LaFon, oh God, because no one remembers who you are. You had to retire so early, not because of injury, not because of anything else, but because you sucked, because no one loves you, man. And that's what I've got to say to Doug Furness. I hope I can find... Is Doug Furness even still alive? No idea. I feel really bad. I suddenly remembered he was dead right at the end. I'm not going to give myself a point for that. Right, okay, so with this, we're going to go rapidly onto our next round. And our next round, I don't even know what our next round is. Let me bring it up. Our next round is our patented theme tune round. So we are going to do this in two parts. I would like everyone to think of one wrestling theme tune which you think you can hum or sing. Don't sing lyrics, I mean, but just da-da-da-da-da-da-da, so then other people can guess what it is. So everyone think of a wrestling theme tune. Okay, has everyone thought of one? Okay, everyone will just do one because we've got a couple more rounds to get through here. So, if you've got one, give a wave. Ewan, I want to hear what your wrestling theme tune is for us to guess. And if people think they know it, just give a wave and buzz in. I'm guessing this is Giant Haystacks based on your knowledge.
Yes.
What? Do you know what? I'm gonna accept that as the point. Okay, so I'm gonna take that point. Okay, who else has got one? Flynn.
Everyone's looking annoyed now.
I'm not. I'm with it.
Oh, I know. It's Hulk Hogan.
There you go.
Okay. Who else has got one? Dave. Ewan, you're guessing.
The Undertaker.
No, Dave. I wish it was. Okay, go on, Dave. Chris, you think you know?
So, Big Boss Man?
Okay, Gav.
Not Michaels.
No, okay, keep going, Dave. We'll give it one more chance. Flynn?
Kerwin White?
Okay, I think you've beaten us. Dave, who is it?
It was the Birdman, Coco Beware.
Oh, yeah. I recognise it now. Okay, who else has got one? Who hasn't done one yet? Colin. Oh, Flynn, you were in first.
The Macho Man Randy Savage.
Good impression as well. Okay, who else has got? I've got one. Colin?
Was it Mick Foley? No.
No, incorrect. Ewan?
Lex Luger.
No. Gav?
Hey, Chico. Razor Ramon.
Yes, it is Razor Ramon. Well done there, Gav. Okay, who else has got one? Who else hasn't had a go yet? Chris?
No, I'm doing alright.
Dave?
The British Bulldog?
Yeah, that's right.
Wow, no, we can confirm that was not right. But well done anyway, Dave.
I did it poorly.
Okay, Assad. Oh, is this the theme tune to Black Beauty about the horse? Not a clue. Anyone else? Okay, Ewan?
Farouk.
Is it Farouk? Okay, Colin, did you have a guess?
I just thought he was falling asleep. Maybe.
Okay, any final guess? Otherwise, I think, Assad, you've beaten us.
It's Roman Reigns' new theme song.
Yeah. Okay, and has anyone not had a go at this? Gav? Kurt Angle?
No.
Ooh.
Is it
Colin?
Is it Vader?
No.
Ewan?
In Shamrock.
Is it Sid?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Okay, Sid. Right, so with this, everyone has had a go at that, but we're now going to go on to the next part of our theme tune round. And the way this will work is I will read out loud. I will not sing. You guys are free to sing afterwards if you want. I will read out some lyrics to wrestler theme tunes. And if you think you know whose theme tune it is, then give a big wave and make a noise just so I know that you've come in. And what I'll say is I'm not necessarily reading these from the beginning. And if there's a particular word which too obviously says a wrestler's name to give it away, I will skip over it. So, here we go. Get ready for something that you've never known. Gav.
The Big Show.
It is the Big Show. Get ready for something you've never known. You won't see it coming, but I promise you'll know it's the Big Show. So, Gav, you get the point there. Here comes the next one. Come on, come on, come and get it. Come on, Flynn.
Vince McMahon.
It is Vince McMahon. When I brought up the lyrics, and that was literally it. But yeah. Okay, so with this, next up. Oh, hang on. Where's my words? Where's my words? Here they are. Right. The fear I see when I look in your eyes. Andrew.
Rob Van Dam.
It is Rob Van Dam. So well done there, Andrew. Next up we have I feel strong about right and wrong. Colin.
Hulk Hogan.
Correct, Colin. Okay, next up we have believe in yourself, man. Changes everything. Yeah, I want it all. I'm taking the brass ring. Call me underdog. You can call me anything. I get a lot of blessings. That's what faith brings. Dave?
Is it Rey Mysterio?
It is not. It is not. I can continue. Ewan?
Apollo Crews.
No, it is not. Andrew, is that a guess?
Cody Rhodes.
It is not. I will continue because this will give it to you. You can't rob the man. No stopping. You can't... Colin?
Repo Man, obviously.
Oh, no. Good guess, good guess. But I definitely see what you were going for there. Andrew?
Shelton Benjamin.
It is Shelton Benjamin. Well done. We now understand what... Look, at least we've understood what Andrew listens to when he's in the gym. So, with this, here we go. So, hearts uninspired, trapped inside somebody's dream. Too close to the fire, yet cold and so numb with the pain. But fever has broken and the river has run to the sea. Dave?
Is it a Linkin Park B-side?
Probably, but it's not. Okay. Washed to the ocean and saved by a voice inside me. Flynn?
Is that Christian?
It is Christian. Well done there, Flynn. Well done. So, with this, a couple more to go through, maybe about another 4. Okay, let's see how quickly you can get this one. Banging it, bang... Oh, Andrew.
Too Cool.
It is Too Cool. Well done, well done. So, next up we have... What's that metronome here? What's that metronome here? That's what it says. Perhaps I've copied this. I feel like there was another word missing. Perhaps the end is drawing near. Assad?
Drew McIntyre.
Yeah, but hang on. There's a missing word, isn't there? What's that metronome?
Is drawing near.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well done. I think there's a missing word there. It didn't quite read correctly. Right, so anyway. Last couple, I believe. Or maybe there's another 3. Okay, get ready, guys. If you ever take... Yes, Gav.
Oh, Big Boss Man.
Yes, anyone will get a bonus point if they sing this theme tune from memory.
If you ever take a trip down the
Okay, I'm going to give both Dave and Gav a bonus point for their lovely duet there. Right, so, with that, Gav, you get 2 points, though. So, with this, next one. Like a cat without a care. Roaming freely through... Gav.
Fiend, Bray Wyatt.
Yes, Bray Wyatt is the correct answer. Oh, it's getting very, very close here. I got long sideburns and my hair... Dave.
Just the honky tonk man.
It is the honky tonk man. Okay. So, last couple. They tried so hard to follow, but no one can. Inside you're also hollow. You understand. Nothing you can say. Nothing's gonna... Gav.
Is it Randy Orton?
It is Randy Orton. It's his pre-Voices theme. So, Randy Orton, well done there, Gav. And last one. Some might cost a little. So, Flynn.
$1 Million Man.
It is the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase. And with that, we're going to go on, just looking at the time because we're running out of time. Okay, we'll do a quick fire round and then we will come to our finale round. So the quick fire round here, in fact, just for the fact that we've got a lot of points here, and this is close, I may skip 20 questions, which is a shame. But we'll do two quick fire rounds. So once again, I want everyone to think of a pose a wrestler does. This is our round, which is known as the super pose down. And I want everyone to think up a pose or a still image that you can make physically with your bodies. Or it doesn't have to be... So I'll give the obvious one. If you did that with motion, who am I being?
Hogan.
Hulk Hogan.
Hogan, yes. So that one wasn't a scoring point. So I want everyone to think up one. And then we will see what we can do. Okay, everyone think up one. Has everyone thought up one? Okay, so if you've got one, let's give a wave just so... Flynn, you will start us off. Okay. Assad, you were in first.
The Rock.
Okay, next up, who's got one? Gav. Randy Orton.
You're supposed to raise your hand.
I did raise my hand!
Randy Orton.
Yeah, but then you need to wait for yourself to take your name.
Well, guys, I can't win this show anyway, because I'm mostly asking questions that I can't win. Give me something. Right, okay, who's next? Who's next? Colin. Okay, well, Assad, I think...
Santino.
Yeah, Santino. And we're now following the rules that Assad doesn't want me to play. But sure. Who else? Dave, let's see yours. Andrew. Oh, shit. Yes, you're right. Okay. Well done. Ewan, have you got one? Is it Van Helsing?
Triple H.
Okay. No, don't tell us. Okay, right. Okay, Ewan, I'm going to give you a bonus point there. So, with this, Andrew. Okay, well, I think I was in first anyway. I'm going to say it was Rob Van Dam. Right. Okay, so, who hasn't done one yet? Who has not done one? Chris. Flynn.
Oh, Dogman.
Yeah.
Ah, okay, very good. Has everyone done one now? Okay, Assad.
Okay.
Cesaro.
Yeah.
Okay, so with this, we have time for one more round. And everyone is going to have to do some impressions. Everyone's going to have to do impressions. The rules here is there will be 1 minute on the clock. And you have to do impressions that other people have to guess. If you need to skip, because you'll be given a list of wrestlers in the Zoom chat, just so you know. If you don't know how to do someone, or you don't know who someone is, just say skip, and you can potentially come back to them later. But you have to do impressions. You are not allowed to say the name of your wrestler. You're not allowed to say the name of your wrestler. So that is the only rule. And ideally, we're looking for impressions, but if the only way you can do it is to give a clue, then it's not the end of the world. So, with this, the first list will go to Assad. And let's give you your list. I'm going to send them to you now, give you a second just to look at them, and then I will start the timer. So, Assad, if anyone, once again, get ready to buzz in. Assad, you have 1 minute on the clock. Begin. Colin.
Brock.
His father.
Oh, okay. Yeah, do you know what? Yeah, keep going.
I'm an ass man.
Gav.
Big gun.
Correct.
I had a big party and a lot of rosebuds.
Flynn.
Adam Rose.
Correct.
I am the first United Kingdom champion.
Gav.
British Bulldog.
Incorrect.
United Kingdom
Oh.
champion from NXT.
Andrew, your hand was up next.
Tyler Bate.
Okay, I'll give it to you there.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip that one. Oh God, I use knives to cut animals.
Colin.
Abdullah the Butcher.
Correct.
I'm a part of the Four Horsemen.
Colin.
Arn Anderson. Ric Flair.
Tully.
Who said Tully? Who said Tully? Gav. Okay, and that is time. That is time. That is time. Okay, well done there, Assad. Well done. So, we'll bring up the next list, and who is number 3? Colin, you are next.
Fuck, how am I supposed to do the impression of Adam Rose? Just go. That thing that it does?
Yeah, it's just, I don't know. Find a way. It's a random list. It's a random list. So, Colin, I'm going to send you the list now. Okay, and in a second I will start the time. And here you go. Gav.
Wait the clown. Oh,
Gav.
think.
Correct.
I ain't got time to bleed.
Oh, that's so good, Gav.
Come on, Monsoon. Oh.
Flynn.
Oh, Minnesota is my favorite state.
Chris.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Correct.
Good impression.
I love softball, and I know show.
Dave.
It's like I said.
Correct.
Good reference.
Gav.
Alexa Bliss.
Was that correct?
My first name is repeated twice.
Dave.
Kelly.
Correct.
Yes. I'm a lumberjack from WCW. And
Gav.
William Regal.
No.
Incorrect. Flynn.
Big Josh.
Correct.
Wait.
Oh, hang on. That is time. Sorry, I was getting some weird noise feedback. I don't think it affects anything, but it was distracting. So, with this, Assad, I just need to check one thing. I'm getting like a little bit of feedback. I don't know if anyone's settings a bit odd. Okay, one second. There is something that is feeding back.
Sorry, Colin, what was that?
Okay, so I just need to check how many you got, how many people guessed yours, Assad, because I didn't give you the points. We got Rocky Johnson, we got Billy Gunn, we got Tully Blanchard, we got Adam Rose, we got Tyler Bates, that's 5, and we got Abdullah, so 6. I needed to give you 6 points, Assad. Just want to make sure we're keeping this fair. Okay, so next up, we will have, I don't know who's next on the list, actually, Flynn. Okay, so Flynn, I'm going to send you your list now. And you've got them coming through. Everyone get ready on the buzzers, and here you go.
I'm a shape. And I'm the son of a shape. I wear a mask. I do a lot of lucha libre.
Dave.
Stardust.
No, Colin.
Pentagon Jr.
Correct.
And I appreciate the fact that you can all kiss my ass!
Colin.
Gene Douglas.
Well done.
I'm gonna crush something. Crush it.
Colin. Hang on. Yeah, Colin.
Going to crush.
Do you know what? It's not on the list. I wouldn't. I would have said that was a disqualification. It's not the answer. It's correct, but not the answer. What's the answer, guys?
Crush.
No. Okay, Chris.
Demolition?
No. It's not the answer on the card. Do you want to skip? You can skip, Flynn.
Let's skip.
Dave.
Gobbledygooker.
Correct.
Alright.
Colin.
I don't want to say it. Somebody else do it.
Okay, Gav.
Top point.
Andrew.
I don't know.
Okay, Dave.
Shark.
Correct, and with that, we will say that's time. I gave you a few extra seconds, so just for the thing that lacked clarity there, it was Brian Adams. So because he said crush, technically I could have said, oh, that one shouldn't have counted, but that wasn't what was written down. So, next up, who do we have? Dave. Dave Green, you'll go next. Let's get a good list for you. And when I say a good list, it's the next list. And here we go. So I'm giving you them. Don't start just yet. Bringing up the timer. Begin.
I I'm the king, but he's my servant. It's a bit,
Assad.
No.
Skin. Huge beard, sheep mask,
Gav.
Eric Rowan.
Correct.
Oh!
Colin.
John Master?
Yes.
Oh, well done.
Skin. Hey, we're Gallus, and we're going to do all this stuff on NXT UK, and I got the Kofi brothers with me.
Colin. Ewan.
Roddy, Rowdy.
No, Andrew.
Joe Coffey, Mark Coffey.
And no, the other one. Something
Wolfgang.
Amadeus Mozart.
Wolfgang, Andrew, you got it. Correct.
I'm the head of the table.
Assad.
Roman Reigns.
Correct.
I got all this stuff here, and I got to put you in a full Nelson with all this.
Gav.
Mr. Fastest.
Correct, and that is time. That is time. So, let's see who will go next. We will have Chris. Chris, you will go next. And let's see what we've got for you. Copied in. So, Chris, I'm sending them to you right now. And we're going to start the timer in 3, 2, 1, go.
I'm part of the Heenan family, and I do a kick as my finisher.
Dave.
Aku.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm really big, and I do an avalanche in the corner. I wear a blue.
Colin.
suit.
King Kong Bundy?
I wear a big blue suit all the way
Gav.
down to my.
Earthquake.
Another person that has a big blue suit. I was the one-man gang at one point, I think.
Flynn.
Akeem.
Correct.
I got a flame on my head and tattoos.
Gav.
Bam Bam.
Correct.
I'm Undertaker's brother.
Gav.
Kane.
Correct.
I'm not very positive.
Gav.
DDP.
Because I'm
Oh.
not positive. Because I'm the opposite of positive.
Flynn.
-1.
Correct. And that is time. So, well done. Another point for Chris, another point for Flynn. So, next up we will have Gav. This is incredibly tight as we reach the last few, so get ready on those buzzers, guys. Get ready on the buzzers. So, sorry, who did I say is next? Gav? Okay. Sending them over, and you'll begin in 3, 2, 1. Flynn?
Eddie Guerrero.
Are you going to have to say if you're right, because I don't know who you were doing.
No, sorry.
No, okay. Colin?
Scott Hall.
No.
Assad?
Kevin Nash.
No. Oh, this is so hard.
Andrew?
Finn Balor.
No.
Think along that line.
Okay, you can skip to the next person.
Oh, wow. I've got a hard bunch.
You really have.
Think of that, but my dad.
Dave?
Cowboy Bob Orton.
Correct.
Boom. I like to dive through windows.
Flynn?
Marty Jannetty.
Boom.
Correct.
I just left WWE in a raincoat.
Colin?
Samoa Joe.
Correct. That's the best one.
I won the first ever women's Money in the Bank, but I'm a man.
Andrew?
I'm a man.
Yeah.
Assad.
Weirdo.
Okay, Dave. Who actually... Everyone put their hands up, and then as soon as I say their name, they put them down.
Yes.
Who got that?
No, Dave.
Who was it?
Me.
No, who was the answer?
James Ellsworth, yeah.
Oh, okay. That was time as well. That was time. Which brings us to Ewan. Everyone get ready for this. So, Ewan, we have faith in you. Right.
That's on the list that he's got. He's a friend.
Okay. So, let's see what we've got here for you, Ewan. Okay, Ewan. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so I've sent you your list now, Ewan, and I'm going to start your timer. Here you go.
It's all finished and it's...
Over?
It's over and...
Dave.
Done, Pete, done.
Correct.
Yes.
Well done.
Yes.
Flynn.
Disco Inferno?
No.
Skip.
Sheffield.
No.
So chat show host, Springer,
Dave.
Jay Leno?
Jerry, someone said, yeah.
Jay Leno?
Harry Lawler.
No.
Oh, Jerry
Jerry
Lawler.
Lynn.
Yeah.
Jerry Lynn, correct. Gav.
It rhymes with... hang on. It rhymes with Hidden Track.
Andrew.
Mark Jindrak.
Correct. And that is time. That is time. So well done there, Ewan. Well done. So Andrew, you will go last. Unless, in fact, Assad, do you want to prepare a quick list for me? And that way it will be a bonus round for people to score points. So, last list, before me, I guess, will be for Andrew. And Andrew, I'm sending over your list now. And I will start the timer in 3, 2, 1.
Skip. Boogeyman ate something off her face.
Dave.
Gillian Hall.
Correct.
Not a cuddly toy.
Wobble.
I'll tell you what, it's clever.
Skip. Skip.
The Body Donners.
Married to Johnny Gargano.
Flynn.
Candice LeRae.
Correct.
At like music festivals, you have something pit.
Boss.
Okay, Gav, I'll give that to you, but try to buzz in.
It's a musical. It's also where Jim Ross is from.
Flynn.
Oklahoma.
Correct.
Yep. Ultimate.
Colin.
Warrior.
Yeah, that's the second part. The first part is an Australian animal, I think. No, it eats babies.
Flynn.
Dingo Warrior.
Dingo Warrior, correct. So with that is time. I'm going on the principle of I've started, so I'll finish, like Mastermind here. So if something's ever so slightly, if you've started something, I'll let it. Okay. So you'll get 1 more minute now, guys. I'm going to have to ask you to keep track of. I won't be able to do the scoring quite as I'm doing these, so keep track of who gets a point and be honest. Right. So Assad, if you send me mine over.
It's tough, David, but go for it. And let's see you do impressions of these.
I'm going to. Right, okay. All right. So I'm from South Africa, and I'm a high flyer, and I'm going to... Yes, Colin.
Evan Bourne.
No, I'm from high flyer... Dave.
Justin Gabriel.
Yes, correct. All right, I'm going to school you all on things. I'm not Dean Douglas, but I stole his gimmick, and now I commentate. Gav.
Simon Dean.
No, I mean Impact. Dave.
Max Striker.
Yes. Duh. Ding. Flynn.
Festus.
Yes. Okay. Skip. I look like Goldberg, but from 20 years earlier. Colin. Gav.
Ryback.
Who?
Gilbert.
No! I'm like a 1990s warrior. Not warrior. Oh shit, no, I didn't say it. Goldberg! I'm basically Goldberg, but from earlier in time. That is time. I was the warlord. Right, okay, they were really hard, Assad. Really hard. Lord Mordecai. Jesus Christ. Right, okay, so with that, who got a point? How many did...
I got 2 points.
You got 2? Okay, hold these up a second. Just hold them up. So, Dave, you get 2 points. Flynn, you got 1. Gav, you got one. Anyone else get one? Okay, so with that, I get a bonus 4 points. And now here comes the scores, guys, to decide who is our Slam Jam Wrestling Champion of this show. In last place, with 7 points. Unfortunately, it was a tough week this week, was Chris. In next place, with 8, was Ewan Henderson. In next place, with 11, was myself. Followed up by Andrew with 14. Assad with 15. Colin with 18. And then we get to this score. With 26 points is Dave. With 29 points is Gav. But with 31 points, our winner this week is Flynn. So well done, Flynn. You are this week's Slam Jam Wrestling Champion. And even though you can't quite see it yourself, but appearing on the show, you've got the championship belt under you. So do take a screen cap of that later if you wanted to do a pose. Right, so with this, well done, everyone. That brings us towards the end of our show. Let's quickly find out where you can find everyone on social media. Starting with Ewan, where can the people find you?
You can find me on YouTube, Ewan Henderson Actor. I'm trying to get to 90 subscribers, so feel free to...
Okay, thank you very much, Ewan. Assad, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Instagram, Asad316Khan, and on Facebook, and in 20 minutes or something on the Extreme Improv Extreme show, Elki and Asadi show every Tuesday, and every Thursday we have the India Improv Ensemble at Cavalier Place, so please do check all of that out.
Okay, thank you very much. Where can we find you, Gav?
You don't need to follow me. Don't worry about it. I'll follow you.
Okay. Chris, where can the people find you?
Find me on YouTube, Green Screen Guys, and here next week.
Okay, fantastic. Andrew, where can the people find you?
Don't have any public social media, but I'll be here tomorrow, 12 PM UK time for the Extreme Improv matinee show.
Okay, fantastic. Where can we find you, Colin?
I'm at Kayfabe News on Twitter, Facebook, and we've got a YouTube show, so follow on all those things.
Okay, thank you very much. Chris, I've already come to you, haven't I? So for me, I guess, my name is David Pstansky. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram and Twitter at David Pstansky. You can also go to the website XStreamed.tv and you'll be able to find all of our shows that we do on Extreme Improv, including all of our podcasts. So as well as the Slam Jam Wrestling Show, there is the Slam Jam podcast, so check that out as well. And let's see, who have I skipped over? Dave Green, where can the people find you?
I can find all my stuff on davidanthonygreen.com, including some regular new comedy things I'm doing on YouTube. So please do subscribe to my YouTube as well. Just find me through there.
Okay, and so with that, we must come to our winner today. Flynn, where can the people find you?
You can find me on Twitter and Instagram, both at @TheFlynnHendricks.
Okay. Sorry, say again. Sorry, Flynn, I didn't mean to interrupt.
And hopefully back here in the near future as well.
Awesome, thank you so much. So with that, guys, once again I will say don't forget to subscribe at youtube.com/Extreme Improv and check out Extreamed.tv, where there's tons and tons of articles, tons of podcasts and hundreds of videos, and there is more every single day, so do check it out. So from me, from everyone else, stay safe, always stay extreme, and until next time, ciao for now. And with that, guys, we are off the air. Well done, guys. Well done. Good